The Rambling Turtles, the Rambling Turtles, the Rambling Turtles. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to another episode of the Rambling Turtles with your host, Arturo, and me, Rodolfo.
Okay.
So, Arturo, I know you've been trying to get your license soon, so this segues perfectly into the story I'm about to tell right now.
Let's hear it. By the way, I have my license.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm talking about safety, anyways.
Let's talk about safety.
So, now this is a story of why I now wear my car seatbelt at all times when I'm in a car.
Okay.
And you should too.
Yeah,
It's important. It saves lives, dude.
for sure.
So, this is a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3, probably 5. I don't know. I have bad memory.
Okay.
And so, I was at a bar with some chums, 2 of my friends, really good friends, which I could tell you the names, but they probably wouldn't like it if they were out in the internet, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So let's call them Carlos and Carlos.
Carlos.
Both of them are
Carlos.
named Carlos for now.
Carlos 1 and 2.
Yeah, Carlos 1 and 2.
All right.
And so we leave this bar, right? And my man Carlos 1, he's driving.
Okay.
He's driving like a Chevy Silverado pickup truck. And my man Carlos 2 gets in the passenger seat and I get in the back, in the little seating back area. And I get right in the middle so I could see better, right?
Yeah.
And I don't put my seatbelt on, I'm like, fuck it, we're almost there anyways. But I asked this guy before we even get in the car, are you good to drive, dude? Are you good to drive? I had a few drinks, but I was still not that fucked up. I still had
You were
senses.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have my senses.
Okay.
And the guy tells me, yeah, I'm good, I'm looking at him because I could tell he looks tired. He's got a tired expression on his face.
Yeah.
And so we get in the car and he says he's good to drive. He takes off. But I still keep my eyes on him, you know what I mean? And I look at him and it looks like he's starting to fall asleep at the wheel. I'm like, yo, you good, Carlos? His name's Blair. Let's just call him his fucking real name. Who cares,
All right. So he's not Carlos.
Yeah, it's Blair.
Blair. All right.
So I tell Blair, yo, Blair, you good, blood?
What?
I tell him, you good? You good, hombre? He's like, yeah, I'm good. He's closing his eyes. He's falling asleep. I'm like, fuck. Man, I hope he's all right. But I keep an eye on him, to wake him up, in case he actually does fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
And so my man on the passenger seat, who we're not going to call Carlos 2 anymore because I already fucked up with the other dude, his name's Quayle. So my man Blair and Quayle, Blair's driving, Quayle's on the passenger seat. So Quayle's looking at all this shit too, but he's just kind of fidgeting on his phone,
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's even paying attention to what's happening. And so he's driving and then all of a sudden he just closes his eyes, right? And he's just veering towards a pole. I'm like, fuck. We're getting closer and closer to the fucking telephone pole. And that shit was a thick one.
Yeah. Thick.
And so the truck's getting closer and closer. And it's one of those things where your mind kind of goes in slow-mo mode.
Yeah.
So slow motion, you just, everything's happening in slow motion now. So I'm thinking, and this is all happening in mere seconds, you know what I mean? The truck's getting closer and closer, and I'm thinking, but it's happening in slow motion in my mind. And so I'm thinking, I got a few options here. Either A,
Take the hit?
Yeah, take the hit, and I go flying out because I'm not wearing a seatbelt. I go flying out the windshield and probably die. So
Yeah.
option 1 is dying, or option 2 is I yank the steering wheel as hard as I can and get back on the road.
Yeah.
And I went with option 2 because at the time I didn't feel like dying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I went with option 2, but this is all happening in slow motion in my brain.
Yeah.
I went with option 2. I yanked the steering wheel as hard as I could. The guy wakes up. He pressed the brakes. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, you almost crashed into a pole."
Mm-hmm.
And my man Quayle on the passenger seat. Later on, he told me he was thinking the same thing in his mind. He's got 2 options, and it's happening in slow mo in his head too, because he's watching it happening as well.
Yeah.
But he decided to die.
Okay.
Plus, he's wearing a seatbelt, so he figured he'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But, you know, I saved us. I pretty much saved our lives. Well, my life, mainly, because I wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
And then, you know, my man Quayle took over the driving spot, and we went to Denny's and had a great night afterwards. We headed home.
Yeah.
That's one little story of why.
Wear seatbelts.
Yeah, it's important, seatbelt safety. I know you're trying to buy a new car as well, so.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, talk to me about some of the movies you've been watching, some of your faves.
Honestly, I don't know. I seen the new Spider-Man enter the Spider-Verse. You seen that?
Oh, I heard it's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's good. Animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a good movie. Looks like a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's Miles Morales.
Yeah, just spoil the whole thing for me, because I'm not gonna.
We have a
watch
character named Miles Morales. He's like Puerto Rican.
Well, listen, I've seen the trailer.
Yeah.
I think the one people want us to talk about is Spider Pig. You know what I mean?
Peter Porker.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's a dumbass name, dude.
I
Peter
think it was
Porker.
Smart name.
Miss Spider Chop. Yeah.
Peter Porker. Yeah, he's like the pig. He's not very important. He's just the pig.
Well, that's the only reason I'll probably even go watch that movie.
For Peter
Spider
Porker?
Pig. Yeah, for Spider Pig.
Peter Porker.
Peter Porker. What a ridiculous name.
Yeah, he's there. But Miles Morales, he's a guy. Half black, half Puerto Rican. Spider-Man. The movie basically makes it clear that anybody can be like Spider-Man. Doesn't matter if you're a pig. Doesn't matter if you're, you know, a girl.
So what you're telling me, it's all about what's in your heart that counts.
Yeah.
Sounds like a shitty movie, to be honest.
I mean,
I'm probably never gonna watch it.
Well, that just goes with the thing. We talked about this. Remember how even the writers, they said that live action is becoming more like like animation. Live action is becoming more like animation, and animation is becoming more like live action.
I've never heard this coming from your mouth.
Yeah, I've said that before. Well, I didn't say it, but someone else said it.
I have no clue who said it because I was not paying attention to that dumbass.
All right.
What do you think about this year's Oscar contenders, dude?
I don't even know who's in it.
Roma.
Okay.
The Favorite.
It's not my favorite, but yeah.
No, there's a movie called The Favorite that's in
The
it.
Favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Roma's okay. I never seen The Favorite.
Well, I think it's between those two.
Roma? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Roma's gonna.
Roma or The Favorite?
Roma's probably gonna. Is it nominated for like Best Picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you like that movie, by the way?
Why don't I like the movie?
Yeah, because it was in Spanish?
No,
Black and white?
Black and white was great. I think black and white movies are more like, it's harder to do that, especially for like the big companies. There's not really a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, let's go watch a black and white movie. You know, if you try to say that to like some big company like Warner Brothers or something, they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck? We don't want no.
Yeah.
But it's Netflix, so Netflix, like, they take a lot of risks, and they did good with Roma. I think the movie's good, but it's just you can hear the fucking music in the background, but yeah, I think Roma's just
So you didn't like that it was in Spanish? And you
No,
couldn't-
the
you
Spanish
couldn't
is
understand
okay.
half of it
I
because
understand
you can only
Spanish.
Speak like broken Spanish.
No, I speak Spanish.
Okay, there you go.
But yeah, the movie was good. I give it for Netflix, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Netflix film, yeah.
Yeah. Go watch it.
I've seen it. I told you to. I'm the
watched
one that
it?
recommended it to you.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Probably you did. But yeah, what else is in there? Roma, The Favorite.
The Favorite for Best Picture is The Favorite.
And-
Roma. I don't know. I think Black Panther.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. What are your opinions on that?
Black Panther?
Yeah.
I thought it was a decent movie.
Decent.
Yeah. It gives, minorities like us a superhero. Which I'm not black or anything,
Yeah.
but I understand the fervor of white people,
Yeah, like you get tired of white.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
I'm
the same
sick of
thing
white
with
people.
the Spider-Man, Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing white Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting. I mean, it's not. I know what you mean. Like, you get used to it, but yeah, Black Panther. I like the sound, the sounds they use.
Well, I'm hoping they're not gonna make a Hispanic superhero where the guy comes from like the barrio and, you know, stereotype bullshit.
Yeah, I hope they do.
I hope they don't.
They need
I
something like
specifically
that.
hope they don't come out with some Hispanic superhero that comes from the barrio and he's got gang ties for some reason.
No, there's gonna be like some Latino superhero who's like, fuck the wall. You know, he's gonna break that wall.
Well, I'm hoping he's first generation, because if he's second or third or fourth,
he's gonna
I'm never
be zero generation.
I'm never gonna watch it.
He's gonna be one of those who like
Where
he
he just
sold
emigrated?
corn. Yeah, he sold corn. He's like, get your
Well, like Pancho down the street.
yeah. That's gonna be him, you know. And then one time he's
Well,
like,
I'm probably not gonna watch that because I won't even be able to relate.
but there's people who will relate. There's gonna be like that guy who's like, yeah, you know. He can't be a first generation because then they'll be too easy. He needs some more difficulty.
Listen, fantastic show. I'm starting to watch it. It's called American Crime Story: The Assassination of Gianni Versace. I saw the first 5 to 7 minutes of it, the intro. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. It ropes you in right away.
Yeah.
You should. It's definitely on my recommendation list
Yeah.
for you, because I always give you a recommendation, but I don't think you watch it.
Yeah. I watched Roma though.
Yeah, after I told you for like 5 months to watch it.
I watched it.
It's nice of you.
Yeah. What else?
Well, everybody, this has been an episode of the
Oh yeah, we
the
got
Rambling Turtles. We got to wrap it up.
We're in a budget.
Yeah, we're in a budget. They're about to kick us out of the room. You know what I mean? They got a class or something. I don't know.
No, this is a high studio.
Yes,
I paid money for this.
Yes,
That's
this is
why.
our own studio.
Yeah, and it's not the Rambling Turtles.
It's the Rambling Turtles.
No.
A turtle. That's your nickname.
No.
Arturo.
Nope.
A turtle.
We're cutting that off from the. It's
we're
not in the
not
budget to be doing stuff like that.
So what's our name then?
We're the blurry visionaries.
Okay, we are not going with
We're the
something
blurry
stupid.
vision
We're not
show.
going with some stupid ass name like that, dude.
We're the blurry vision
we're
show.
sticking to the Rambling Turtles.
We're Poncho.
All right, well, that's it for today, folks. You know, tune in back next week for another episode of the Rambling Turtles. Thank you.
Yeah. Wear your seatbelt
And wear your seatbelt. It's important.
and strap on. Peace.